you have to pay your bills.
Yes.
At the same time, save for your next semester.
Yeah, for your next semester.
Yes. So and eventually, well, I got a break, and I met a good friend of mine. We were in the same class. We took a chemistry class together. His uncle was running a truck stop, a very, very big truck stop in College Station. And through him, I got a cashier's job over there, and eventually I ended up being the night shift manager for that truck stop.
Okay.
And that's where I really made most of the money, which took me through all this college. Yes.
All right. More, we are going for a break.
Yes.
As you sip your water.
Oh, thank you.
When you come back, you tell us exactly after those jobs, how else you now came to finish your college and scale to maybe better jobs.
Yes.
Remember, Utadu viewers, we are sponsored by Alkia Kenya, the rabbit contract farmers farming company, and we are glad you're watching. Go ahead, subscribe down there. Go ahead, comment, like us, and also share this video. At the end of it all, we are looking for sponsors to sponsor more to fight his case in the US. And he will come to that particular point. So for now, we are going for a break. We'll come back. Thank you. Our beloved viewers, we are back. We would like to hear how more scaled from college all the way to now, a job when he was not when he was in school, and so that we hear how he fared after college. So more, you're welcome. Go ahead.
So after I finished my 4 years in a junior college, which was in College Station, I transferred to a bigger city, which is about 100 miles from that small town, which is now Houston, Texas, which is a very big city. From there, when I went to University of Houston, and I was studying chemical engineering. And in my third year, I got an internship with an oil and gas company, Motiva, which is pretty much Shell. They were really short on inspection engineers, so they took me to they transferred me to a university called API, which is American Petroleum Institute. There I went there for 2 years. And that's why I got all my certifications as a petrochemical inspector, which is pretty much your pressure vessels, your storage tanks, and your pipelines. So that's why I really caught my major break. And I signed a contract with Shell for 3 years. I worked for them for 3 years, and then from there I went into what they call contract work. And what contract work is, you can pretty much work you work for yourself for any refinery that requires your expertise. So that's how I used to travel all over the United States, because refineries are all over the United States. And people who do that kind of work are very, very few. Actually, by now maybe less than 3,000. And there's a big shortage, and they work all over the world with that certification. That's how I got the break. The money was not a problem. Money was very good. You could on a good year, if you work a good solid 8 months, because these refineries, the way they shut them down is a process. They don't just shut them all at once.
Okay.
There's seasons they shut them down. So if you find like 3 refineries are shut down in Texas from January to February, you'll find that January to February in Louisiana, they are not being shut down January to February.
What do you mean shutting down? Is it shutting down for maintenance?
For maintenance,
for maintenance,
yes.
okay.
For maintenance, yes.
Right.
For maintenance, repair, and inspections. because most of those refineries are very old. So most of them are over 100 years old. So they come down for maintenance very fast. You know what? They never build new refineries for a long time. So they decided to just maintain the old refineries. That's why, you know, our work was, we were always busy. So, you know, and America has a lot of refineries. Yes. So throughout the year, you'll find something. So it's up to you to choose your schedule. Yes. But like I said, the money was the money was really good. It depends on how much you want to work and how much you want to make.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now, so where did things go wrong?
So the things went wrong, like I said it at the beginning, was when I filed for to change my visa. That was back in 2001. I married in '98 because I was going to college. I didn't have the money.
You married an American?
Yes, an American. Yes. And
black or?
She's Caucasian.
Caucasian?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And you know, the first 4 years was good. And then, you know, down the road we started having problems because of, you know, me working 3 jobs and going to school. We rarely used to see each other.
Yes.
And the other thing is, when we met, I used to live in a town. We were 100 miles apart. I met her originally. The way we met was a friend of mine out of college had a party in a different town, which is Houston. And we went to that party, and that's why I met. And we became friends. We got to know each other. After we knew each other for 6, 7, 8 months, we decided to date. We dated for a while. And then in '98, we decided to get married, and we got married. So because she was living in Houston, and she had a job over there, and I had college back here in Bryan, which is a difference of 100 miles, like from, like we can say, from Nakuru to Nairobi, difference. So normally I'll drive there over weekends, but that distance thing put a toll on, started putting a toll on the relationship.
Yes.
But
it strained your relationship.
It strained the relationship, sort of, yes. And by the time she had agreed to file my petition in 2001, you know, there was not a problem. But when we went for the interview in 2001, we got separated. Normally they might decide to separate you, or they might decide not to separate you.
Yes.
So they interviewed us separately. And I don't know what she told them, but they interviewed me separately. And when they came back, after 1 month with a denial letter, they mentioned a few things. She had had a previous relationship, which she had 2 kids with. So, but she was never married. So they used that as one of a major excuse to say that she was still married. But that was not. She was never married. You know, legally married.
Okay.
She had just had a relationship with a previous person, and they were not together when I met her. You know, so those were the major issues that affected that petition.
Okay.
Yes.
So she had not divorced the former husband.
They were never married.
They were never married at all.
It's just like when you live with somebody and have kids with, and you're not married with.
They were cohabiting.
They were cohabiting. So they were not legally married. Yes.
So that could have emerged from her interview?
They can bring your past. They are not supposed to, but they can do it.
Okay.
They can do. They can, if they don't want to help you, or they don't want, they can use any kind of excuse. That's the immigration system. They use anything to deny it. Yes.
Now, your route to get American citizenship has been blocked.
Yes.
And you now become an illegal migrant?
Now, once they deny your residency, normally they will put you through removal proceedings. But something unique happened when Obama became president. Actually, George Bush is the one who started the policy. He said if those people with expired visas, if they don't break laws, if they don't commit felonies, don't deport them, leave them alone. Let them do what they do, let them contribute to the economy.
Yes.
Obama continued that policy. Actually, even if an immigration officer stops you, or even he knew that you're out of status, they never used to arrest you during that time. But it was during Trump's time, they aggressively...
Okay, so he changed the law.
The executive order.
The executive order.
The executive order. Yes.
Okay.
That came in. That's what forced immigration officer to enforce the immigration law. It's an immigration law that you can be removed if your visa has expired, if you have no business in America.
Yes.
But you see, I had business in America.
Yes,
I had a wife, but they had denied my visa. And plus, I had not exhausted my remedies. You
So
know?
did you go through divorce proceedings after
we've never divorced. We've never divorced. Yeah, we've never divorced.
Were there grounds for appeal?
Yes, this ground for appeals is how I was removed.
Oh, okay.
The removal.
No. In terms of now you have been denied to become American citizen.
A permanent resident.
Through this marriage.
Yes.
Did you make attempts to actually get another wife and go?
No.
Okay.
I had no reason to, because I was already married to one.
Oh, okay.
Now, normally.
So you did not separate?
No, we never separated.
Okay.
We continued living together. We just continued living together.
Until when?
Until this incident happened.
Oh, okay.
Of 2017.
The Oklahoma one?
The Oklahoma incident, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We are going for a break again.
Yes.
And as I told you, our viewers, we are talking to Moffat Araka. Moffat Araka was in the USA in America for 25 years, and then he was removed and deported to Kenya. You are listening to his story. It's a rather sad story, and this could replicate other Kenyans in the US who are going through the same, who can watch this video and get to learn on the pillars of staying in the United States. So as you continue watching, please remember to actually subscribe to this video, and remember also to share and comment and like us, and we would appreciate so much. As I told you, we have sponsors for this YouTube channel. One of them is Alkia Kenya. The other one is Dr. Jogona of Thika, a nutrition doctor, which we ran his video the other day. And I'm sure you still continue learning from his videos, and I think we shall go back to him and get more from him. So you are very much welcome. There are many other sponsors, people who sell land, and you are welcome, you advertisers who want to use this channel to reach potential buyers of your properties. So we're going to go to another break as we go on sipping our water, and we shall come back. Viewers of Utadu YouTube channel, you are very much welcome back. We are talking to Moffat. We have traveled all the way to Nakuru to look for Moffat, to hear his story, so that we also learn. You may be having a story there, and which can help other people. Please come forward. Call us on 079-265-9521, so that we can be able to hear your story. So Moffat.
Yes.
The process of removal after you are arrested in Oklahoma, you are pulled over, then arrested, and then a process of removal started. Please tell us more.
Yes, basically, once you get arrested and you're taken to county jails, that's what they call them. They run your background, and see whether you have any warrants or anything. And then they see what grounds you are arrested under. Mine was a federal issue, an immigration issue. So the judge normally, the state judge normally will not give you bond. He will hold you until federal immigration agents come to get you. With Oklahoma, it was very fast. It was within a day. They came and took me to a federal facility, which is what they call detention centers. So from there, you're given, from there, when you're taken to a detention center, you're booked in, you're interviewed. You're interviewed by the federal immigration agents, which they call them ICE now. And after they interview you, they take you to a detention center, which is, depending on where it is. In the south, they're really not the best, but you're there. You just have to live with what you have. But once they take you to immigration detention, they